Live.
I wish
Yay!
Yay.
We did it.
Good.
I wish I
finally
could just
started.
shed my skin like a snake.
Same.
It'd probably be very healthy, actually.
Yeah,
Like it's like a natural
my
detox.
skin's so dry all the time.
And that's how we're gonna start this stream off. Cause why?
Yep.
Yeah. All right. There we go. All right. Snake shedding with time travel.
Yay!
The time snakes.
Snake people or Sneeple
Actually, what should we name this episode? I just put part 2. I haven't put the actual like episode name.
we'll know what to name it at the end of the episode.
Hey, good job.
Just
I'm
name
proud
it
of you for
after
being
whatever the
first.
funniest.
You are
Hey, Kitten Cat,
on
what's
point
up?
on that with all.
Let's get in here.
Yeah,
First.
but yeah, just name the episode whatever the funniest thing that happened in the episode was.
Yeah.
All right.
Hi.
Fuck, how do we navigate seeing
I do not know how to play this game, Ray.
Oh. The noise.
Hey, Core Slayer.
Hi.
That's the sound of people struggling to
If
get into
you've
seats.
watched any of the previous Steins Gate episodes, you're probably more up to date on what the heck's going on than I am. Because I've only been in one.
Well,
There's
that's
only been
There's
one.
only
Yeah.
been
What
one.
Ray was telling me there was like alternate realities where people were slime and
That was in the anime.
oh,
That's why I thought you were new to the anime.
Also, spoilers.
Well, no, because
Oh.
Watson was talking about it, so I thought he knew.
no, I was talking about the little metal slime toy the girl wanted.
Don't you hate that, like that thing when you were like not joking, like yeah, wouldn't it be funny
I
if
do
like
hate the thing
so
where
and
I'm joking and people think I'm serious.
yeah, no, but like if you're like talking to someone like, oh, have you seen it serious? No, but like what did the dragon get slayed? How the fuck did you? Well, no, I didn't know, but now I do.
yeah,
and it's spoiled.
thanks.
There was a Subnautica.
Oh.
We will play that some point Sunday, maybe. I think Sunday, Monday, Sundays, and Saturday. I don't know.
Sage
Figure
is
this
working Sunday.
Also, I still want to farm before
Yeah.
doing the next episode.
Sunday Sage is working and I'm playing Hive Swap.
Hi,
I'm
water.
working on
The
Sunday
new
until
Homestuck game.
4.
Oh.
So we can do it Sunday night, but you're gonna have to let me farm a little bit.
I mean, I could just farm.
Remember what
Why
happened
won't you
last
let
time you
Sage play
farmed?
this game?
What?
You lost 2 knives.
I mean, to be fair, Sage lost 1, which is twice as good at Subnautica as Ray.
Exactly. Statistically, Ray is
I'm not
still
gonna
worse.
come
That's
in here
right.
and get on your computer and look at your porn while you're not here.
That's
No,
right, isn't
what-
it,
like-
Kitten Cat? I want you.
No,
You're
what
like
I'm
an
saying
expert on
is
Not
Subnautica.
have to go on his computer.
Hang on. I have a question for Kitten Cat, our local Subnautica expert. Hello,
Yeah.
Blaze. If the number of knives you lose in Subnautica is directly proportional to how good you are at the game, right?
Yes.
I just want to know that. Like, the fewer knives you lose, it's like golf.
Object to that.
It's like golf,
Markiplier
except
lost-
instead of hits, it's knives
Markiplier
lost.
His knife like once or twice in the first episode.
Which
So
means
you're
Sage
saying
is
I'm
better at
as good
Subnautica than Markiplier.
Hey, we cracked the code. Sage is better than Mark.
And I'm on the same level as Mark, so
Yeah.
yay. Just need those subs now.
Congratulations, everyone.
Congratulations.
And I've never lost any knives at Subnautica, so I'm just
Same.
we're the best at it. High five. I can't reach you, Liz.
All
High
3
five.
of us in like the back row are the best at
Okay,
Subnautica.
Steins Gate.
Right.
Welcome everybody
Yeah,
to
we'll
this
talk about
gate,
this later.
to the Frankenstein Gate.
I'm gonna say quick load, I think. Okay.
Time travel paranoia.
Oh, there we go. Got the name of the episode done.
You're just gonna name it
Just-
after the
Just
chapter.
making money, right?
Oh yeah, you're just rolling in that dough.
All right. Hopefully that's the right file, because I think we saved twice, right, for something. Oh, no, this might not.
Hey, you.
No, this
I
is.
don't remember Rintaro's voice.
Oh.
This is.
The story of a girl who got a river and drowned the whole world.
Wait. Is that
Yeah,
it?
we did all of this.
Okay. That one, I was like, oh god.
Whoa, okay. We're caught up? No,
Yes.
we're not.
Yes.
Are we?
Yes, I think.
Okay. We got past the Sea Monkeys game that he was talking to with Leonard Nimoy the llama.
But we were all very confused at who he's talking about fourth wall breaking. No, we're
How
just actually.
old are you?
50.
Could you turn the temperature back up?
No.
Shut up,
So-
Leonard Nimoy.
I mean, he can't. He's dead now.
I don't need
He's
you.
not talking
I don't need
anymore.
your fish person self-judging me. Liz, did you not? Liz, did you not like Sea Monkeys? Or are you sad because Leonard Nimoy died? I am the latter. Okay.
You're a
I am
ladder?
also a ladder.
Everyone's a ladder.
Then let's climb up this ladder of a game.
Ah, yes, penetration.
Can someone tell me what this voice is supposed to be? Okay, so what's happening is we're playing Steins Gate.
We're looking at a crash.
The main character is some kind of crazy anarchist mad scientist who thinks he's smarter than everybody else.
Yes.
He's like 18.
His
Which is so
landlord,
weird.
the girl who lives with him who's paying his rent because he doesn't have a job, is a literal child.
Played by me.
Just think of Liz, actually.
He's friends
China.
with an American otaku, Sage. And I think that's it. He killed a girl in the past.
No, he found a dead
yeah,
body.
He found a dead body, and I thought at the end of the last episode he figured out that he had killed her. That it was him.
I think it killed her by like shoving her off. Like not like shoving her off, anything like I don't know who you are, and runs off.
I don't remember.
Like because he ran away, he killed her.
He had killed her because he didn't like stop her from doing whatever she was doing or
Basically.
let her go away.
Yeah.
Huh. Okay.
Well, she did go away, and he didn't stop her.
So he just feels guilty about something he didn't do.
Yes.
Got it.
And this. So also, this was landing on top of the building, and now it's crashed.
Yeah,
The
it's
times
been
changed.
a ride, kitten. Go, like, in
You'll-
order to really grasp it, I guess you're gonna have to go back and watch the first episode.
Because it's been a treat.
Yeah, I do not remember any of the details past what I said.
And that's pretty much everything. Found a girl
This
who
satellite
died.
had penetrated. I remember now.
Here you go.
This satellite had penetrated the top floor of the building, obliterating the room where Dr. Nakabachi's press conference had been held.
We had
Okay.
LA Noir voice.
Yeah, L.A. Noir voice when he's monologuing to himself. And then he just kind of sounds like this
And then like
in real life.
insane / like had a stroke voice. And then you had demonic child voice. And then you had hey, and you had the redhead, I think.
Yeah,
And
but she
Liz
died.
wasn't doing a voice.
Yes.
Song.
I don't know
Do
either
Battle
of those
Scares or
songs.
There
I think
is
it's supposed to be
a-
Battle
okay.
Scars.
I do not know.
There's a funny British television show called Miranda.
Yeah.
I don't know either of those, so I'm gonna say Battle Scars.
I'll say apology to Pose Watson.
Wow, thanks, Ray.
Wow.
Anyone want to submit
Now
a third
someone's gonna get a
tiebreaker
tiebreaker.
vote? Battle Scars or apologize for the next Nightcore song. For
I
Course
vote for the
Therapy.
Italian Yu-Gi-Oh opening.
That's already Nightcore.
Kids in America.
I want it to be
Whoa.
even more Nightcore.
So fast.
But year 3000.
Yeah, so then you extend it, and it lasts as long as a normal song.
Me and my
Slow down.
aunts watched that entire show.
What show?
The Miranda show?
You mean
It's
the Amanda
literally-
show?
No.
Oh,
That was a good show.
It's
I've
Funny.
never heard of the Miranda
It's
show.
I will show you a video of it later because it's hilarious. She's like a 6 foot something tall, just like awkward woman, and it just follows her
That's
life.
me.
And I love her. I love her so much. Anyway, she has a running joke in her show that like people will use say penetrate. She'll go, well, that's not a good enough reason to use the word penetrate.
Oh! I've heard that joke.
And when I heard
Who's gonna watch the chat, by the way? Because it's not gonna be me this time.
I mean, I'll keep an eye on it
Okay, cool.
since I pop in time to
'Cause
time.
I'm
Because there's no
sitting-
character yet I can
Because
grab.
I'm sitting with like a wall blocking my view.
Oh Jesus! That actually hurt my ear with the squeak.
It must have fallen out of orbit without burning up the atmosphere
That sounds
somehow.
amazing.
I might actually take Sage. You saw that monitor somewhere?
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I might take that and try and set it up in here. and
Take
move
that,
this.
Ray.
I will do Battle Scars. Well then, Cord
I knew it was crazy, but then what other explanation could there be?
for a crash out
The
there.
real question was, when did that happen?
I mean, we know when that happened.
No, we don't.
I'm not pointing at
No.
that. I'm pointing at that. When did that happen?
Kitty face.
K books, it's been here all along.
No, I'm pointing at the girl.
Listen, I see
Yeah,
through
Bar
your eyes,
Station,
and I
that's
don't.
been there for
worry
years.
About that satellite. Yep, that's a satellite.
Yeah, that is surprise,
I'm gonna strangle you in your sleep.
Sage, we have voices, and we have to stick with them.
No, we don't. I
No.
hate it so
No,
much.
you know what? Time travels in this game. Let's retcon it right now. We'll explain later.
Well, we can let chat decide what they like.
Okay, chat.
You like
Do
Just-
you want to see me kill Alex, or do you
No,
want that voice to
okay,
keep going?
hold on. Yes or no, should we change
Mayuri's voice.
Mayuri's voice? What do you mean? What was the surprise?
The eyebrows just squirming. Jotaro?
What? It's not cute! Blaze! It's awful!
Wow.
Actually,
One
yeah.
for keeping...
And those of you who don't like the current voice, suggest an alternate one.
Please.
What you do?
Okay, well now I'm thinking you should be an old man because those eyebrows.
Cora likes
Okay, that's
cute voice.
That's 2 votes for current voice.
I mean,
Mayuri.
that's 2 votes for Alex's death, so...
Sage no.
I've seen the Hunger Games.
It made a huge what now, Allie?
It made a huge kaplow
You
sound.
sure it didn't make a huge tootaroo noise?
What the fuck is kaplow mean?
What a kaplow?
No, it's fine, Blaze. I won't fight you, I just won't talk to
Who
you.
are you, Jack Kirby? Anyway, it certainly made a sound.
Unlike Jack Kirby.
And I don't think it was kaplow.
I mean,
It was more like boo-bam!
ba-bam.
Ba-bam! Or zoom!
That is an explosion sound. Don't. Kitty Cat doesn't care.
Okay, Core is the only one speaking up in Sage's favor, saying that we
Well-
should do an ironically deep voice.
We already have that for one character.
really.
It would sound completely different with Alex doing it.
Oh, right, I forgot. Which is English?
Did that satellite fall out of
What?
the sky?
I forgot. Was there English voice acting in this?
There is.
That wizard
We
came
chose
from the
to go
moon.
Japanese.
No, we chose Japanese for Danganronpa.
Wait.
We didn't... We had Japanese for this, right?
I know, but was there an option to change it?
So, do I change the voice or no?
Keep it.
Everyone,
we've had, like-
all but 2 people seem to want you to keep the voice.
Blaze getting wants you to keep it. Deep is suggesting a deep one if you change it.
Did it? I think any alien. Do you think any aliens were? I think aliens are on board.
My God.
Are you an alien?
No.
Have I lost my mind? What I had seen didn't match up at all with what Mayuri was saying. Suddenly, nothing seemed real. Had I dreamt it all?
I mean, there aren't people here.
Hey, you two! that reaction!
Shit, they found me!
Fuck.
Shit, they found me! It's time to go!
It's the fuzz! Just then, a uniformed policeman ran up to us, his expression stern.
Ma'am, what's in the purse?
Drugs! Fuck! No,
Fuck,
I didn't
no.
mean to say that!
What do
Cosplay
you
stuff!
think you're doing here? This area is off limits. You gotta leave.
Do I? Do I really? Hey,
I'm sorry.
you're good to say come inside.
Oh, wait.
Sorry.
Hold on. This place is just off limits? I assumed everyone just disappeared.
Let's call you Officer A.
Anyway, first, my good man, let's call you Officer A. I have one question.
And then I was Officer Swanson.
My
alright.
name is Officer... What? Thousands of people just vanished. You saw it too, didn't you?
Are we still on the street? I thought we went.
Yeah, we're still in the
I
street.
thought we went home.
We did. We came back.
Okay.
What are you talking about? Get out of here, kid! I was quickly losing confidence in my own memories. I decided to tell him about Makise Kurisu and get him to call an ambulance. But before I could... Look, I don't have time for your nonsense.
But
The policeman took me by the upper arm and said... No one got stabbed at Radicon.
What?
Stoppable.
You mean these conventions don't actually have stabs?
Damn
What?
it.
How could he say that with such certainty? Also, why was he bringing it up? I haven't said anything yet. While I was still trying to comprehend the situation, the policeman forcibly led us away.
Hey, I'm thinking of telling you about
UPX.
stabbing. No one got stabbed. How did you?
We were escorted to UPX and released.
It sounds like a convention as well.
Yeah, we were escorted to PAX East and released.
Released to go explore the convention.
There were people at PAX East, like usual. Actually, there were far more people than usual. The place was packed.
Must be that new voice actor who came in.
Penny Arcade was releasing a new game on Steam. Just as Officer A has said, Chuodori had been blockaded by police so nobody could enter.
That would explain why thousands
Have fun,
of people
Gore.
vanished.
Take care.
Alright.
There was nothing we could do, so we headed back to the lab. And that brings us to the present. That was a flashback, by the way. I don't know if I actually mentioned that before.
Modern Flash probably didn't notice since we kind of skipped everything. God, skipping is weird in this game.
I'm baffled.
I am too.
I have no idea what's going on.
I don't know what that's on our. Is that a monkey on our whiteboard?
That's a sock monkey. I love him very much. Did the whole hour since the beginning of Nakabashi's presentation really happen?
No.
I
Yes.
check online for any news. The net is buzzing about the mysterious machine that crashed into Radicon. All of the major stations in Tokyo, even Tot V, are running special bulletins about it.
Isn't taut a word for like tight?
What?
Taut.
Taut?
Yes.
T-A-U-T? Yes.
It sounds the same as T-O-T.
Yeah? Fortunately, it doesn't look like anyone was hurt, but Chuodori is still closed off.
I think we should just keep that as a running gag.
Akihabara Station is jammed with reporters and curious onlookers. No one has mentioned anything about the disappearance of thousands of people from Akiba's streets, nor about Makise Kurisu's murder. It's a mystery.
No, the only people here
A mystery?
I love
Ray,
mysteries.
I love
Sage,
mysteries.
Watson, me, and Liz.
Which, by the way, for the VOD or the video on demand, it's not, well, the download video, Kitten Cat was asking who was all here.
Oh, okay. I see. So that's it.
Yes, I just explained. it to
Yeah,
you.
no, I get it. From the sofa, I spring to my feet, a wide grin on my face.
Then I broke the coffee table. It was
I
right in
just
front
hit
of
my
me.
shin on the coffee table and started screaming. Hopefully this will... Oh, good. Daru and Mayuri turn and stare. I pretend I was laughing maniacally the whole time.
Forget about this whole like watercolor like dynamic they have for the color tones.
Right, yeah.
Oh, that's right.
This is all an elaborate cover-up by the organization. Their influence has corrupted local law enforcement, which means our entire government may already be under their control. My God!
I swear he went like while you were saying that.
These are great noodles. But they underestimated me, for I am not so easily played. One day I will expose their deeds and put an end to their reign.
Well, metadata, we are playing you.
But you're not having an easy time of it, are you?
I'm not actually. This is.
Aha! I've outwitted you yet again. Having come to a satisfactory conclusion, I take a celebratory bottle of Dr. P, my favorite soda, from the fridge.
Oh, that's right. Like the Kodia show where
Yeah,
it was
'cause
sponsored by
they
Pizza
can't-
Hut. This was sponsored technically by Dr. Pepper in
Yep.
this series.
Everyone's favorite drink, Dr. Pepper, elixir of the gods. My lab has no air conditioning, so ice-cold drinks are essential. Sometimes I just climb inside of the freezer.
And if I remember right, what's her name? The redhead likes Diet Dr. P.
There's Diet Dr. Pepper?
Yeah. What was that voice?
Sage, you're looking at me. You're looking at me like I said something weird, but I have never seen a can of Diet Dr. Pepper.
Oh,
Or a
it's
bottle.
Oh,
Or an ad for it.
it was back in the early 2000s. They had lots of ads for Diet Dr. Because Diet was on the rage.
Oh my God, I was right. Elixir Intellectualis, a drink fit for a genius. Hey, Dave.
Cole is better.
Hey, fuck you, Dave.
If you wanna fuck
I'm getting
these
really loves his
anime
Dr.
titties.
P.
You can't handle his anime.
Dr. Pepper is actually my favorite, like, dark soda.
I am the bear of people's dreams.
I pity the man who knows not the greatness of this beverage.
Oh, Jesus.
Everyone's dying.
Suddenly, thousands of people disappear from my apartment.
Wait, 150,000 people in your apartment.
Don't worry about
Stepping
it.
through the curtain dividing its center.
And they all want
Step through the curtain dividing its center, and you'll enter the heart of the future gadget laboratory.
a closet.
The development room.
A closet.
The development room.
Nice, lovely, all, 6 feet on each side? Lovely development.
Oh no!
What fell?
Nothing, it's an empty cup. Just as the name
Was it
implies,
empty?
this is the
Yes.
room where we develop future gadgets. Needless to say, this is strictly off limits to
Because
outsiders.
it's a closet, no one wants to go to the closet.
It's not a closet, Ray. It's the dev room. I know the setup is cheap. I would much rather have an airlock than a curtain, but our research budget is already scraping the bottom of the barrel. Literally, this room is a barrel. I just
Well, we
climbed
need more
into a barrel
cosplay money
with
for
a
more
blanket over it.
experiments.
Do-da-do.
Besides, what's important isn't money, it's ambition.
You're right, but money helps.
And
power.
I've got plenty of one of those things. I poked Dave and bid him to follow me into the development room. All the windows here are weather stripped with packing tape, so it's dim. Is that
Really a good working environment.
an umbrella with a canteen strapped to it in the top left?
Yes.
Collect your rainwater and drink it fresh.
I guess.
Oh, I'm starting to look at these experiments real quick.
Yeah, hold
We
on.
have what is that, a drill?
There's a 7-Up.
Hairdryer and a drill.
There's a hairdryer and a drill. They've got little propellers next to them. There's a little Teachy TV from Pokemon.
He's got a claymore mine.
Yeah. There's a real old cell phone underneath the fan. Over on the left, you can see a bunch of cheap pens.
Another clay. Why do you have so many claymore?
And a ton of vacuum cleaners.
No one else concerned about the.
No, it's fine.
Is that an Xbox 360?
Where?
Above the microwave. Behind whatever that thing on top of the microwave is.
I'm gonna say ham radio.
Hello, kitten. Or are you just wondering why no one else is talking in the chat? Okay.
I haven't read it. Oh, sorry.
And hot. Almost like a sauna.
Why?
I've been wanting to buy an air
Why
conditioner
is it
for the lab,
touches?
but there's no money for that. We're currently accepting donations.
Hey, you wanna give us money?
Find my Kickstarter at... Upon entering the development room, I pick up the lab coat that's lazily draped on the chair and put it on.
Have we not been wearing a lab coat?
Nope. I've been wearing a lab coat, but now I'm wearing my dev room lab coat.
The same exact lab coat.
I always wear this specific lab coat in the dev room, for practical reasons as well as symbolic ones. Dave, however, refuses to wear his.
I mean, we
Putting
can
it
buy-
on and taking it off is apparently too much trouble for him. He can't be bothered to do anything that doesn't interest him. It's men like him who give our generation a bad name.
We did buy him quite a small lab coat.
His lab coat, purchased from my own pocket money, I might add, just sits on the shelf. It's never been worn and probably never will be.
You got me a size small, man.
Dave, is the plan progressing smoothly? Dave, is there a way to increase the text scroll speed?
Actually, it's supposed to be fast.
What one?
Then what auto does?
Auto will just...
What?
add-
Something's glitching out, apparently.
Huh? Fighting with Facebook.
Like what? Is it an audio glitch? Is it a video glitch? What's going on?
Oh, mic waves here say we're live.
Yeah, but what's going out on their end might be different.
Let's see. Sweet.
Yeah, what's the problem?
What Auto will do, by the way, is just after the Japanese voice actors say their lines, it'll go to the next line.
Oh, Jesus, no.
Yeah.
And the next line. And on and on and on. This is not a good idea.
What was the key button so we can know what key? Because escape doesn't pause, it does something else. Look that up, Allie.
Yeah, you look that up. Liz, what's the
hiccup here? We're gonna give it a little bit of a second
Do
here.
you see anything? Is it a video thing?
I'm seeing it right here. We're on Dave's forearm right now. I mean, well, that's in the corner, but it's showing me that we have a thing.
Slow zoom on Dave's forearm. Really get in there.
Can you mind telling us what the glitch is exactly? Well, we, I guess, continue for now? Because they have like a bit of a delay.
Yeah. Okay, well,
See.
the delay, the fighting with Facebook lol just came up, it looks like.
Hit C.
Oh, no problems here, Facebook Manager just knows.
Nope. Okay, that's not supposed to do that. Press
Hey,
P. Well,
Press
back
P.
out.
How
Of that.
about back out?
I don't.
Okay.
There we go. Backspace backs out, oddly. P does
Okay.
nothing.
Um,
Okay, technical difficulties.
It's all
press
right.
G. Nope. Okay, press F.
That. Nope.
Okay,
Um,
E skips. We know that.
Alright, I'm gonna actually
Let's
try and hit.
not
I'm
Press
gonna,
H.
Nope.
okay, I'm gonna actually try and hit escape. Nope. That's
No.
Gonna.
Not doing that. No. Okay. Dancing on the edge there.
Allie.
Try right-clicking twice.
Okay.
Ah,
There we
okay.
go.
Right click pauses. That's weird.
Come on.
What does that mean?
Don't know what that means. Skip release at phone trigger. Full
That
screen.
sure was translated out of Japanese.
Yep. You are at
We are at max speed.
fastness.
Okay.
Maximum. I don't know what these check marks
I
do.
think those are extra pages. Yeah.
Alright. Volumes are minimal is what I kind of want.
Well, there's nothing wrong to what I can see.
Cute dog.
Okay.
What?
We can turn specific people's voices off?
Very snyan yan.
Oh.
Okay. That's
Yeah.
actually a really good option. I like that.
Quick.
Oh,
Mute
okay.
binary.
It was on Kitten's end.
Oh, okay.
We can continue once we know what the
Oh.
controls are.
Okay.
Well, we know double click that does bring up the thing. Alright. Okay. Do that, and then.
Dave gives me a blank look. I
You-
sigh and turn his attention to the table in the middle of the room.
We were just staring out into space for a few minutes.
Yeah, after staring
Red.
into space for several minutes, I sigh. It's over there, Dave.
Yeah.
That can of 7-Up. Sitting majestically on top of the table is a commercial-grade microwave oven.
Why is that vacuum
It's
tube on it?
significantly larger than newer home models. The plan, as in the plan. Obviously, I'm talking about perfecting gadget number 8.
The clever naming scheme. Oh, he just.
そのことをいきなり計画とか言うから何事かと思った
Oh, that.
Huh.
Was I supposed to know what you meant?
That's a good point, actually. Since we're doing voices anyway, do you want to just turn all the voices off?
Should we? I mean, doesn't matter.
It's just extra noise on the audience's
Well,
end.
because it's very short if you notice, I think. Let's see.
Well, I'm not
That's-
going to talk out loud, obviously. I'm just thinking. Oh.
Skip whenever a phone trigger comes. Well, we want to skip that because we don't know what those are. So
So don't turn that off.
yeah.
But yeah, let's go ahead and turn the voices off since we're doing voices anyway. Bit crisp.
Oh. Okay, so I don't drag. Good, thank you. I don't like it when games don't let me do this. Minimum.
Others at max.
Hmm?
Keep others at max.
Oh, right. Actually, quiet. What? Who? Alright. Go.
We went to the high school together, and now we're going to the same university. We share an inseparable bond like prison cellmates.
We're in college?
Yeah.
Huh.
He's only been a lab member for 2 months, though.
You're like 18.
Oh. Thanks, Ferrum. Ferrum?
Hi there.
Ferrum,
How you
yeah.
doing? Thank you.
Thanks.
For complimenting our Let's Play.
It's me and Ellie's one of our top animes.
We were in different classes junior year, and actually we didn't talk at all, so now that I think about it, like, 2 years? 2 years. Details. The point is that we've known each other a long time. I expect you to keep up with me here.
Dave?
Oh. I can't show Dave.
N-O-P-E.
N-O-P-E. I don't know what that spells, but...
Awkward silence.
Say that loud, awkward silence.
Man, all I wanted to do was have one of those cool cryptic conversations where we talk about plans and preparations and other important sounding stuff. Oh, do I? Wow, that's... good on them, I guess.
Just sounding like you?
Yeah, I mean, sounding like this.
By the way, Ferrum said, well, that actually sounds like the end of the dub VA.
The English dub VA.
Yeah, not saying I'm doing the English dub.
Wait, does the guy that voices L also voice Rintaro? Is that what you're saying, Kitten?
I actually do have some voices now to think about it. Not completely the same, but it's the same thinking voice he has, kind of.
Shot down again. Shot to the heart, and you're to blame. Darling, you give love a bad name.
Mm-hmm.
So, are we any closer to figuring out what's wrong with gadget number 9?
Dave staring at him like, well, ignoring the song part, yes, there's...
Not yet.
Just gonna keep looking. Oh.
Clickety click 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 click. So far, the Future Gadget Laboratory has completed a total of 8 inventions. As I explained to Alpaca Man, the lab's primary goal is to develop weapons for the war against the Dark Dominion, led by the organization that rules the world from the shadows.
Just a little bit, sister.
At present, we haven't completed any inventions of that sort. On the contrary, we haven't even figured out what we should make.
We're at invention number 8. We don't know.
We don't know how to stop the Illuminati. But we've made 8 things. But along the way, we have managed to create some ingenious future-adjacent gadgets as a byproduct of our research. Have you guys played Steins Gate Zero?
No, this is our first Steins Gate game.
Yeah, I don't know anything about Steins Gate.
I watched
They
the anime
do.
like 2 years ago, and I still remember it pretty well.
It is a fundamental truth of science that great inventions are often created by accident. In other words, serendipity.
Oh, that's right. We're doing that.
Allow me to introduce our glorious future gadgets. Gadget number 1, the Bit Particle Gun.
I'm assuming that's the hairdryer attached to the...
Probably, yeah.
To this, whatever the other thing was.
Gadget number 2, Bamboo Helicam. Oh, see you, Kitten. Gadget number 3, could this be Aura? Gadget number 4, Mode Snake? Moad Snake.
Take care.
Alright, bye-bye, Kitten. Kitten says bye, everybody.
Gadget number 5, once again, I've made a worthless object by Goemon.
Is that a Pokemon or a Digimon?
No, Goemon is like a Japanese mythological character.
Oh, right.
Gadget number 6, the Xiaolum Saber.
That sounds pretty cool.
Gadget number 7, Ghost in the Ball. No Ghost in the Ball. Ghost in the Shell would be copyright infringement.
It's like that knockoff.
As you can see
Stranger
on the
Things
website
Bizarre
Dave
Objects.
made, so feast your eyes upon the product of a mad scientist
Wait, hold
genius.
on. Listen, me. We put all our secret inventions on our website.
These 8 aren't secret. The ones that we create to fight the Illuminati will be secret.
So what is it not for Illuminati to think these can be used?
Have you seen Ghost in the Ball? They'll think we're incompetent. They'll underestimate us. It's literally just a Ghost in the Shell DVD inside of a ball.
Yes, it is. I'm gonna let you keep going.
It's not even an invention. Dave put a DVD in a ball.
Go.
Anyway, my DVD. I can't get it now. How did he even close this ball?
It's the director's cut too.
The ball is the invention. It's holding my DVD hostage.
If I shatter the ball, I shatter my DVD.
I can't shatter the ball. I've tried. It's an indestructible ball. That's what we've made. Future gadget number ? Legally distinct from franchise thing.
Says Levi. By the way, hello Levi.
How you doing?
Levi Levy? Anyway, our current problem is future gadget number 8, the phone wave. Name subject to change. Patent pending. Phone wave's a pretty weak name, so I've added name subject to change to the end until we come up with something better. For the record, it was Mayori's idea, not mine.
And that's why we're not changing it.
When the future gadget is completed, the 3 of us discuss what to name it. Does that say Dr. People?
Where?
On his Dr. Pepper bottle. At the bottom right next to his open cup of noodles.
Yes, it does. It says
Dr. People.
Dr. P.
And 9 Up.
Diet Dr. People.
Diet Agent P. I prefer names based on mythology, or names with hidden meaning that need me to explain them so I sound smart.
Like Ghost in the Ball.
Like Ghost in the Ball.
It needs
Dave thinks my naming style is too ridiculous. He just doesn't have a passion for words that I do. And Mayori can't be bothered to remember difficult names. She says they don't fit in her head.
You are a special child.
Takes up.
Dr. People.
Take up so much room.
Dr. People, the fresh flavor of something, I don't know.
Yeah, they do.
And so our opinions on gadget names are always split 50-50-50. But I digress.
You know what? We had a stroke, I'm gonna let that pass.
Nope.
50-50.
Our inventions are so brilliant, there's 150% name to split between us. The phone wave, name subject to change, patent pending, is in short a remote-controlled microwave. You put food in the microwave before you leave, then on your way back you call the attached cell phone to start the heating process, and voila! Hot food ready for your arrival. The Internet of Things, I call it.
Is that cell phone?
Yes.
I would use the mouse in this game than try my mouse.
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
Maybe? That might be a charger? You call the attached vape. And it cooks your food.
With vape.
It steams your food.
Your food
in whatever
now smells
flavor
like
you want.
raspberry custard.
If you just fill it with water, it'll just taste like the food you put in there. But you can also make it taste like raspberry custard if you want.
Yes, cinnamon toast steak.
You can really taste the vape.
What do you mean you don't want unicorn barf spaghetti?
Anyway, it's basically a piece of junk. Even after I soldered no .8 into the top of it. A few days ago, however, we discovered that the phone wave, name subject change, patent pending, has a second unintended capability. It's a time machine. Our brave, or possibly just ditzy, Mayori has made it her daily routine to heat some frozen fried chicken by remote control, so at least she's getting some mileage out of this garbage. Long story short, she was defrosting her beloved juicy chicken number 1, as usual when the unexpected happened.
I don't know if that's the the actual name of the product, or that's what Mayori always calls it.
I assume it's just what Mayori always calls it. It's in quotes.
No.
Say it.
Juicy chicken number 1.
You've got to catch a
going to kill
superhero
you
on
in
the
your
run! The chicken came out more frozen than when she'd put it in. The microwave refroze the chicken. We have somehow made a microwave that reverses entropy.
No, what if they think that it's a time machine, but actually it's just really cold?
We have made a microwave that does the opposite of what a microwave is supposed to do.
So how about we so here's a thought. How about we call it the refreezing ray? work with some money.
We'll work on it. Since then, Dave and I have been searching for the cause.
I would
We're not entirely sure how this happened.
Dave.
I tried copying what Mayushi did. But we just can't reproduce.
He's definitely.
You guys, we sound just like the English dubcast, apparently.
Nice.
I've never been told I sound like Elle. That's pretty cool. Elle has a pretty cool
I guess
voice.
I sound like a dumb American guy.
When you're doing that voice, sure.
I'm just here. Let's see. Dave?
And when we tried to freeze a banana, it turned out really weird. It looked like my penis.
Yeah, go there.
All like green and like.
We also... It also might be a 3D printer now, we're not sure.
I had a
I
second
just
banana.
don't get
It
it.
just came out of nowhere.
Dave, now looking completely fed up with the heat, starts fanning himself with his shirt.
Okay, no.
Like,
I think,
like
you know,
with his
I was
collar.
thinking like this. Or
No! Let's see if we can't make it happen again. Mayori! 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 Usually that summons her. She's like Pazuzu. Bring forth the bananas! Bloody Mary, I wish for you to bring forth the unholy bananas!
Joe bananas.
Did it liquefy them?
Yeah. Are you gonna turn them into Gelbanas again?
Joe bananas.
Gelbanas?
You know what?
Gelbanas?
We just might.
That's been bugging me.
That's Dave.
Whoops. Oh, good for you,
No.
Blaze.
That's Itaru.
Itaru is Dave.
Yeah.
That's his last name. Dave Itaru. It's calling them by their last name
That's
because
been
it's
bugging
Japan.
me, Mayushi. Can you stop calling them Jabanas? Also, can you stop fucking talking? Every word that comes out of your mouth makes me want to kill you a
But
little.
Gelbanas
Don't do
are
it, Dave. She pays our
Gelbanas.
rent.
I don't know if I care anymore, man!
I take the bananas from Mayori and stick the whole bunch in the phone wave name
Oh.
subject to change patent pending.
Every time I close
Copyright
my eyes,
2017.
I hear your voice!
I hear your voice!
Why do you have to use the whole bunch? It's a waste of food.
Not if it works.
That I pay for.
Why do you have to talk? You're a waste of space.
I have faith in our invention, Mayori. Why don't you?
Oh,
Okay,
also,
I'll take
for
my
us,
focus
the
somewhere
number one
else.
chick, I think, is probably Mayuri's idea.
Probably. Your stinginess could cost us the battle with the organization.
She pays our rent.
And her stinginess could cost us the battle with the organization.
Those are-
Hello. That's fine with me. Mayushi always buys the bananas. And now Mayushi can't eat a single one.
She's weirding us out.
She's
Truly,
so
life
sad.
is cruel. Anyway,
Bro, eject from
Mayushi,
this
just
conversation
one
now.
banana, please.
thanks,
Give her a
Farah.
banana.
Can we give her a banana? Is there an option, or is this just gonna force us to freeze
I
everything?
don't know if this game ever gets the
There
choices.
are no choices in this game, are there? We're on just a linear track.
track.
We're just reading the script.
Railroading.
Reading the script for the Steins Gate anime. Oh, From says the stream is wonderful. Needs more views.
Well, thank you.
Thanks.
Cool.
Spread the word. Tell your friends. Tell your blog mates wherever you go.
And tell them next time we'll only do one banana. That's what this episode's called. We do one banana. But I already put the whole bunch in, so I ignore her hungry
Oh,
complaints.
come on, it doesn't take that much.
I'm not going to open the door
Do
again.
it!
What if there's radiation?
I would counter that, but you bring up a good point. We freeze
We have
things.
no idea how this works. What if I open it and we all freeze? The phone wave, name subject to change, patent pending, is simple to use.
If you would, please explain.
It's a microwave with a phone taped to it.
Oh, you know what? I just had to hear that out loud.
Yep,
just
no,
like-
it's actually pretty simple.
Mhm.
The number is always in my address book, so I just need to call the phone wave. Now, where did I put my phone? Is
You
it
just
that?
press
the
Next
C
to the
button.
If you
teacup?
push. Oh, actually.
It's not working. Oh god, where's my phone? I check my pants and coat pockets.
Multiple, because we're wearing 2 coats right
Yeah,
now.
I'm wearing 2 lab coats
Dude.
and pants.
You know, it doesn't protect us that much either.
Now,
They're
where
very
did I
thin
put
coats.
My phone. I check my pants and coat pockets.
Again, not there.
Deja vu.
I think we're in a time.
Now
Deja
where did I
vu.
put my
I've
phone?
been in this place
I
before.
checked my pants and coat
Hold
pockets.
on, Allie, look it up. What is it? I think we actually have to.
No, actually press the phone button.
What was it, Allie? Was it B?
It's C, isn't it?
I don't.
It was C.
Okay. Yeah, radiation from time travel. Yeah, Ferrum gets it. What if this microwave is a time travel box? Like
Okay.
in Doctor Who?
Oh god.
Deja vu? We've just been in this place before?
No.
Open address book.
Deja vu.
Oh, Deja vu.
You might call Dave? Trigger the
Yes.
phone. I'm gonna assume phone wave.
Trigger
Deja vu.
the phone. I'm in. Hello? This is the phone wave. Name subject to change, patent pending.
The Mayushi guidance.
Of the Mayushi guidance. The system Dave programmed to operate the phone wave.
Dave.
We have an AI running this
Did
microwave
Dave-
with a phone taped to it.
Oh, that's
Surely we are geniuses.
Remind me, why don't we sell the rights to the AI?
Because the AI could be the tool to defeating the organization we don't know. I don't
Okay.
want it in the hands of the Illuminati.
Right, but we need money, and let's be
Not
honest,
as much as we need ambition, weren't you listening?
you know, sometimes I can't hear you.
Well, that sounds like a personal problem.
We are
Anyway... God, I wish I didn't.
What?
Hear Mayushi's voice?
Nope.
Does it weird you out that she speaks in third person? Because it weirds me out.
It weirds me out a lot, too.
Mayushi loves
Be
being
quiet.
Okay.
I'm trying to listen.
Wait, so that means she has to be the voice for the AI.
You can operate the timer from this menu. After pushing the hashtag button, please enter the heating time in seconds. If you do it too slowly, it won't work. For example, press number 60 for 1 minute. For 2 minutes, press number 120.
What about 420?
Hey! Beep boop, this is PhoneWave 2.0 Steins Gate edition. Beep. Entering the command properly will cause the phone wave, name subject to change, patent pending, to function like a normal microwave. Instead, we're going to deliberately mess up and enter 120 number.
Oh, okay, so...
Beep, boop, eep, orp, ah. This method was originally a simple mistake on Mayori's part, but it somehow starts the freezing process. The phone wave, name subject to change, patent pending, comes to life, and the turntable begins to rotate.
On a roundabout.
Dave? Hey DJ Dave, tell me about those turntables.
Nice turntable, right? It's even spinning backwards.
I mean,
That's not what it's supposed to do. I enter 69 number sign. I'm hilarious.
Whoa. Let's see. I am surprised it turns backward. How surprised are you?
Backwards. I'm pretty surprised. I never noticed that. Weird.
Hans rule?
That might have some serious implications if we look at quantum critical behavior driven by Hund's rule.
Yeah. No.
Not Hund's rule?
No.
Okay.
I thought it was a good
You
idea.
never let me have any fun, Dave. The three of us wait and stare at the spinning bananas. After 120 seconds pass, the microwave chimes. Mayori takes the bananas out. I'm not gonna risk my hands.
But should we let our caretaker take care of that?
It's in the title.
The bananas are ready.
Stop calling them that!
I'm gonna smother you.
Oh,
Yes.
what? That's not what I was thinking.
That is
The bananas are no longer bananas.
I'm gonna puke in here.
They are gelatinous blobs coated with a thin membrane.
Yep, that's not
Wavering. After Mayuri discovered that the phone wave, name subject change patent pending, had a freezing function, we attempted to freeze a bunch of bananas, and this is what happened. Steins Gate. Nerds break a microwave. Coming soon to PC and Nintendo Switch. It just gets more confusing the more we use it. Dave, you wouldn't mind eating one of these, would you? Of course you wouldn't. It's for science. Your sacrifice will forever be remembered.
He's our friend.
It's for science.
They look really nasty.
What are you talking about? They look just like Jell-O. Look.
Then why don't we
Yum.
eat them?
The taste doesn't matter. What matters is that you eat it. So come on, Dave. There's no need to be shy. Break a leg or a stomach. Go for it. No. Fine. Mayuri, the honor shall be yours. For science, Mayuri.
The Jobanas are all gloopy, droopy, and soft and squishy.
Oh, that's weird.
Wait, she already tried one?
I mean...
Did you already eat a Jobana banana whatever?
She's been speaking in third person. I'm assuming this could be a side effect.
Oh no.
For
It's all I've subsisted on.
In fact, I'm pretty sure I'm 90% gel now.
I am a
I didn't
Jobana
have these
person.
eyebrows before.
I'm actually a slime girl now.
Before I used to have a different voice. You changed that too.
Oh god.
Please get in the microwave so we
Get
can
in the
reverse
microwave.
that.
It might be a time machine.
Wait, no.
Had no flavoring, wasn't tasty at all.
Gloopy, droopy, soft and squishy.
Don't say it out loud again.
Okay. Daru, Dave, what do you think?
Soft and squishy bananas, huh? Soft and squishy banana.
Yeah? What?
His nose is bleeding a bit there.
Oh god, here we go.
Should we help him?
I'm not
No.
reading that. Because I don't want Mayushi to say anything. And this is my rendition of Dave.
But Dave is the...
Nope.
He's also bleeding.
Yeah, and I'm not reading that off the script that we're stuck reading.
Daru-kun, your nose is bleeding.
You know what else is about to be bleeding? Your face! Shut up! No!
Please, just say it.
No!
Don't. Don't make her say that.
Goodbye!
Oh god, phasing out!
I have blinked from
Dave
existence.
uses instant transmission to get out of this situation. I wish I could too.
I guess I need to build another coffin for Dave.
He's going for the tissue box again.
Yeah. Mayuri looks at us with an innocent smile. She doesn't get it, obviously.
Do you think that's what causing her weird, like, K-lip is the bananas?
Probably.
Yeah,
We need to find...
Anyway.
We need to make something for that.
please. It hurts.
The human mouth was never meant to bend this way.
She can hear me.
They're gelatinous, a semi-solid state of matter. In other words, there's a possibility that the intermolecular bonds were weakened. What could have partially liquefied the bananas?
I mean...
I've got it!
Do we?
I turn to the whiteboard and write, freezing, in the middle. Then I cross it out and slap the board with my hand.
That hurt
Bad
a little bit.
board. What we thought was a freezing function is actually something else.
Stick your dick in it.
No, God, Dave.
Dave, you really need to
A
find
bold
yourself
statement
now.
if I do say so myself.
My butt hurts.
Sorry? So why isn't anyone
Do you wanna swap
surprised?
Chairs? Okay.
Put
Want
that
her
blanket
tomorrow?
over there on your seat.
Want her tomorrow, though?
Sage,
Probably.
go grab that blanket that was folded up on my chair
Yeah, that's like a makeshift
put it-
cushion I made, basically.
and put it on there.
No.
Now's the time to shout,
There's already a
"Boo,
cushion.
what
It's
you
not
say?"
going to stop my butt from hurting.
Their reactions are pathetically weak.
Is that you, Jesus-kun?
Mayuri probably wasn't even paying attention.
Dave is...
Talking to her
She's like,
imaginary
"Looks at
friend
him
again.
once."
I mean, Jesus is not... Well, you know what? We're not going to debate there. But Dave is like
No,
staring a hole
Jesus
right now.
Coon
Release.
is her
I'm
imaginary
back.
friend. We already knew that.
Again,
Oh.
if you want to
Saying out loud might be a bad thing,
Well,
Dave.
The problem is we don't know what it's doing or why it's doing it.
Radiation.
Why my butt's hurting?
If it's the opposite of freezing, then it couldn't be then couldn't it be thawing them out? Fuck.
that's what microwaves do, Mayori.
It wouldn't be really revolutionary.
It would be functioning normally if that were the case. What you're describing is a microwave.
But this isn't a microwave. Then what is it?
Not a microwave.
We don't know.
Tissue
and
coon.
that's the problem.
No.
Stay away from that tissue.
What if you put the tissues in the microwave?
He's right.
What if
To be honest, I
stick
haven't a
my
clue.
balls in your mouth?
That's lewd.
I don't think
Be able
basketballs
to
fit in Mayuri's mouth.
In any case, there's nothing we can do about it now. It's time for Dave and I to head to Daibiru.
Dave Miro?
To the Dave Bureau. There's going to be a seminar at There's going to be a seminar at ATF, and we have to be there. It's part of our studies at Tokyo Denki University.
Hey,
American
Dave.
transatlantic flights?
Probably. Summer credits, basically. We have to attend the seminar and write a report. Come to think of it, what's today's seminar about anyway?
This faceless phenomenon.
I looked it up before the summer holiday began and probably should have written it down.
Akinobi is the large unidentified object that crashed into a building near Akinobara Station.
Hey, you got mail, me.
The building is under police barricade. No one is allowed to approach.
Where did I put my phone? I checked my pants and
But from a
goes.
distance, the object appears to be some kind of satellite. I wouldn't know because I'm blind.
I closed the phone.
You know, I'm really about dropping my oof
No,
out.
you know what? When he's reading text, it's gonna be
worse than last year
it's
when
gonna
I
be
was
him
buying
doing other people's voices.
Fatty Garo Froggy.
You
Fatty
know,
Garo
I'm
Froggy.
really sad about dropping my Oopa. It's worse than last time when I missed buying Fatty Garo Froggy.
Okay, Joe.
What was Fatty Garo Froggy again?
I don't know.
Oh, well, we forgot. She missed up buying. We don't know. But, oh, I can select.
We can click links.
Oh,
We can reply to specific elements of the text
Oh.
message.
Which one do we want to?
Well, we don't remember what a Garo Froggy is.
We could just not reply.
We could just never reply
Okay,
to
but
Mayori.
here's the thing. We now have the option to
We
do
have
something
choices.
in the game.
And the
Yeah.
first choice is, what do we
Oopa.
ask Mayori to talk about more?
I would.
This is some sort of infernal bargain we've made.
You guys want to play a fucking game? Here, play a goddamn game.
Have Mayori. Sure, Garo Froggy.
I mean, I don't care. I just had hovering. I didn't know we could
No,
do it.
Garo Froggy. That's the one from last year, right? I thought you weren't interested.
Set. I don't know if we can change options for that.
Resonant retraction?
Reaction.
Reaction? Okay.
We got an achieve bow.
I had one when we opened up the message too. I didn't read it.
Oh.
That was the one we got.
I guess we'll just see you later.
Can I? I'm not gonna try right now.
Let's call the microwave. Let's call the phone wave. Oh, can we not call the
Ferris.
phone wave? Okay.
Damn it.
We can't call anyone the plot doesn't want us to. Got it.
Damn it.
There is no true choice.
It was a false illusion.
As we cross the overpass that connects UPX and Daibiru, I look down to see a huge crowd of people moving through the plaza.
See, friend Rob
Ghetto,
says,
ghetto.
ghetto, ghetto.
Oh, okay, that's the sound frogs make in Japanese.
It's also the
Yeah.
sound that Garo made from Dragon Ball GT.
Yeah,
Ghetto, ghetto.
he was probably supposed to be a frog.
Beetle.
He looks.
Ghetto.
He looked
Ghetto.
repellent, so yeah.
There are even some garishly dressed young men and women, the sort you normally don't see around Akiba. Everyone is walking toward the main street, which is still cordoned off. Why are they walking toward it? They can't
It's a
get
nice
in.
shirt with a bow, don't you think?
Yeah. I like... Is it just a design?
I think so.
I think that's just a shirt with a bow design on it. I like that. Dave, aren't you going to check out Radicon? Froppy is best frog, thank you.
Ghetto.
No.
No point. Can't get close. I've been following the news online though. There's already 100 threads about it on @channel. It's huge, man. On Reddit/@.
You can just say Reddit, Dave. So that's why he was staring at his phone earlier.
Ah, I mean, what else are we gonna do? We're walking. Talk?
We enter Daibiru and take the elevator to the 5th floor ATF Assembly Hall.
Dave?
Man, feel that AC.
There's some speed text right there.
Feel
alive.
that AC.
We know how to make
Unlike
I want
the-
to run in a stream.
Unlike the lab, Daibiru has air conditioning. Yet another reason for our diligent participation in the seminar. About the phone wave name subject to change patent pending, I might have found our answer.
You know that name subject to change patent pending thing is really annoying.
It's for legal reasons, Dave. Even if no other lab members use name subject to change patent pending, I will carry on until the day we decide its true name.
Can that just be a true name so we can...
No.
Alright, well then.
It's super annoying. Now's not the time.
You're not as annoying as Mayuri's voice, but at the same time. So, what's your latest ridiculous theory?
Did he just insult us?
What do you mean ridiculous? My genius brain considers every possibility, even those a lesser mind would say break the laws of nature. Don't you dare call me ridiculous.
So basically, you're just pulling stuff out of your ass.
I mean, yeah, we've been doing that.
You can't call that science.
I mean, he does. I don't argue. I can't really argue.
Dave. I have a hunch that the phone wave, name subject patent pending, may be the key to opening STEINS Gate. How's that?
And that's what we're gonna end the
Title
stream.
drop, bitches.
Steins what? He lost me
Yeah,
back
he
at
said the
ridiculous.
thing. Roll credits.
Game
Lost
over,
me
you
back
guys.
at ridiculous, man.
A chime signals our arrival to the 5th floor and the end of this conversation. The doors elevators open slowly. What did I just say? The elevator's doors open slowly. As we step out of the elevator, I fall flat on my face, I
I
guess.
think we hit somebody.
Is that what happened?
I think
bumped
so.
into somebody. Yes, okay.
Told you.
Situation is cleared up.
Listen to your brain.
I quickly grab the person's shoulder to keep them from falling, and they liquefy in my hands.
You really need to fix that too.
Oh wait, hold on.
Who's gonna do the voice?
We
Question,
need
question,
to
question
figure
mark?
out this voice.
Should I do
We
question?
need to decide on the voice before we know who it is.
And before we know who it is, we have to decide on the voice.
Ray needs a voice.
It's Froppy.
Rock.
They sound like Sue.
Channel. Do it, Ray.
Well, what do we know?
Actually, yeah, Ray, you aren't voicing anybody.
I'm just in the background. What's the voice gonna be?
I don't know, what is it?
God, I still want to play Sue so bad. Best girl.
We're just talking about Hero.
Be
Okay.
best girl, sweetie.
No!
Oh, gee.
Yeah, Ray, try to sound like
I
Sue.
can't.
No!
That's why it would be funny.
No!
You want to say ribbit every
No!
single
No,
episode?
no, 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 no.
Without that.
No, be Bakugo.
Shouting.
I'm sorry!
That's gonna kill.
Okay, I'm sorry,
That
God!
is gonna blow out on the mic. too.
Probably.
But
I'm all about explosion.
You want me to shout like this? Cause I'm not sorry.
Sorry, mate. I'm Junkrat.
It's a girl.
What?
It's
I guess.
Constantly shouting, girl. How's that?
Oh,
No, that's
It's me.
actually rip headphone users.
whoops. Well, we went through all of that for nothing. Hi, it's me again.
Hi, it's me, mate. Junkrat.
But plot twist.
It's a girl.
That's not me.
That is.
It's some girl who I've never met. But I recognize her.
Yeah, we do.
It's those belts on her sleeves and the fact that she's not wearing her jacket right.
She seems a little less
You.
red though.
You. Impossible.
Impossible.
Chills run down my spine.
Oh, I guess it is me.
I stare at her face in disbelief. My hand is still on her shoulder, but I can't seem to move.
Face down
This
in a
girl,
puddle of her own
I
blood.
saw her face down in a puddle of her own blood 3 hours ago. Yep, that was that. Thanks, brain.
Give me 1 second to pull my phone up. I can't pull my phone.
Makise Kurisu. Hey, I think I got her name right.
You gonna do the voice?
Is there something wrong? Sorry.
Kurisu frowns and tries to break away.
I just got another 17-page booklet about my etiquette for tomorrow. So.
Shit.
But I don't let go of her shoulder.
Plating services and all of
My grip tightens.
Might not want to do that. Might freak her out.
I think I'm crushing her shoulder.
Let's not do that.
It's
then.
not actually hurting her at all. It's just like a mild, gentle squeeze. Ow? Are you trying to hurt me? It's not working. You.
Ow! This is how humans feel human pain! This is
You should be
supposed to
dead.
hurt me.
Why are you here?
Maybe don't say no.
And
Lena.
you're even. There isn't a single bloodstain on her clothes, but they're the same ones she was wearing when I found her. Does she also have a closet full of the same outfit? Soulmates. Only a serious wound could have produced that much blood. Yet as far as I can tell, she's completely uninjured. Not a scratch.
I just like to imagine he's having this monologue and all the while she's going, ah!
Stop!
Get off of me!
Squeezing my shoulder!
She's kicked him in the balls like 3 times. Hey, that hurts. Let me go.
Maybe we should let her go.
I'd love to. Okay, she pushes me away.
Well, it
Then
didn't go.
shoots me a wary glare.
From my wary glare gun, patent pending.
You can't take our thing. That's our thing.
I realize that I'm gaping in disbelief.
What's wrong with you?
Oh boy, I could get into some detail. You're okay, but that's impossible. Someone stabbed you. I saw you lying in a pool of blood.
I'm pretty sure that officer told us not.
You and your fancy licorice necktie.
Oh, that's right. She has a candy
It's
necktie.
so shiny.
In fact, you know, she couldn't have been lying in a pool of her blood. She could
Whoa,
have just melted.
whoa, Dave, personal space. Personal space, buddy. Dave interrupts. Wait, there's something strange about what he just said. What do you mean, again?
I mean, you sent me that email like a week ago, right?
Dave, you gotta chill, bro. I sent you an email? Don't be ridiculous, I don't use email. I saw her dead just 3 hours ago.
I'm right here, fucko. Hey, could you not talk about me like that?
She says under her breath.
I'm perfectly fine, fucko. You know, that message was kind of weird. It was dated a week after I got it, which means it came from the future.
Time travel, that's how the phone wave works. I almost called it the microphone.
It came from the future?
Whoa, now she's breaching our personal space,
Yeah,
bro.
everyone is getting really close to me and it's freaking me out. Anyway, that sounds like something you'd read on the internet, Dave. It's rare for you to talk about ridiculous theories.
No, the date was definitely a week later. It came from,
Whoa, technology.
28th? Wait, that's today.
Dave pulls out his phone and shows it to me.
Here, look.
He's right. The email was sent from my phone.
Someone stab!
We are very informative.
Dave, someone stabbed.
stab!
No, you know what? He was typing someone stabbed so
Nope,
and so, and then he
someone
just
stabbed.
stopped. Someone stabbed.
Someone stab me, please, dear Lord. I long for the
He
sweet
received it on the
release of
21st of July at 12:56. But it was sent on July 28th at 12:54. What time is it now? It was split into 3 emails.
It's 12:27 actually. We're so close.
Oh, wow. Exclamation of surprise. Technological devices and sciences.
It says Overlord Coordinate. By the way, hello to Overlord Coordinate.
Hey, how you doing?
Someone stab. Well, that doesn't sound like me at all. I'm so eloquent normally. Bed Makise K.
We're jumping into a lot of hoops here.
Urisu, don't. Why did I send such a short message in 3 parts?
Stab, stab.
It says for rum.
And it looks like the 3rd email got cut off. I do recognize the content though. Whoa, okay, everyone keeps getting closer and closer to me. Stop. This is the email I sent you 3 hours ago.
For rum says bed Makise K insert
Lenny face.
Lenny
It's
face.
the little, like, looking off to the side, sly emoji
Is that
thing.
what it's called?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
Lenny. I don't know why.
I never knew that name.
But I sent 1 mail, not 3, and there should be more text. Did Dave really get this a week ago?
No.
Interesting.
Didn't anyone ever tell you it's rude to read other people's mail? Suddenly, she's standing next to me, peering intently at the
I
screen of
literally
Dave's
don't
phone.
give a
Can you
shit
smell
what
her
you
hair,
want.
by the way? I'm smelling flowers.
That's weird. Oh, right, the email's not important. Well, maybe it is, but not right now. The real question is why she's still alive. And smells like flowers, not blood. Is she an illusion? An evil spirit? Am I being haunted? I don't believe in such unscientific drivel. I'm a mad scientist. Damn it.
Yeah, that's a lot better. Oh!
Stop! I timidly reach out to push Karisu's face further away from me. My fingertips stroke her hair, which is weird to... Yeah, okay, her cuticles are really nice, apparently. Does hair have cuticles? I don't know much about hair, actually. She has substance. Of course she's not a ghost. That would be ridiculous.
Let's see, Overlord says right now, just no. First, you gotta get some measurements. What did I say that required measurements?
Bra sizing.
I didn't say anything about bras or
No,
boobs.
he didn't.
I do not know.
I don't know.
You seem... Ew. Dave?
Okarin, I don't think that's a good idea.
Yeah, we wanna just...
She has a, like, butcher knife in her hand.
I poke Karisu's cheek with my fingers.
Again, we should stop doing that.
Are you a ghost? Dead bodies don't feel like this. Not that I've ever touched one.
Ew,
But
yeah.
I assume that they don't feel like this.
Oh,
Hey.
that was a lot
The
of...
way it came out really slowly, it was like, hey. Wait a minute, we already touched when I bumped into her coming out of the elevator. I even grabbed her shoulder before being pushed away.
Yeah, but that could have been 10
All of this was pointless. And I still doubted she had substance? That's just proof of how confused I am and not the fact that I believe in ghosts, which I don't.
We actually might be having another stroke.
I might be.
You do realize you're saying all of that out loud,
If
right?
she's alive, then what did I see back at Radicon?
Right here.
What was that scream I heard?
That was
Were they
Probably the people
hallucinations?
talking to you.
Just like
Yes.
that mass disappearance?
Absolutely, you need
That's
to go to the
right, she
hospital.
was stabbed. Maybe she's just hiding her wounds.
Okay, before
This
you...
requires further
Alright,
investigation.
listen to me before we do this. Before we do this...
I do that, I guess.
Are you trying to get yourself arrested?
Oh boy.
I just want to know the truth. I stare straight back at Karisu as she trembles with anger and keep going. Because I don't actually understand that my actions have consequences.
What truth, you perv? Are you stupid? Do you want to die? Timmy!
She pushes my hand away.
Louise Chan's famous line for the win.
Dave shouts something silly and I ignore him. I know what I saw.
For science and for...
I know what I saw.
Oh, Dream, there's scream of someone who lost all their chicken nuggets, says Overlord. That would be a death-curdling scream.
Kurisu's face turns bright red and she firmly pulls her blouse down. No, you fool, not that. I have no interest in underwear.
Wait, was she... Alright.
She asked if what he was talking about was that he'd seen her underwear. Earlier this afternoon, after Dr. Nakabachi's presentation, someone killed Makise Kurisu and left her in a pool of blood. I carefully explain everything I saw to Makise Kurisu. Makise Kurisu?
Wait, Dr. Nakabashi?
He's been dead for months.
He's been dead for 15 years!
What are you talking about, Ocarine? Dr. Nakabachi's presentation was cancelled.
They keep calling us Ocarine.
Cancelled?
Yeah, because of the satellite crash.
But something's wrong. Our stories aren't matching. I know I was there. It's the same thing that happened right after I saw the mass disappearance. Mayuri's story didn't match mine. I need to know. Am I caught in some sinister plot? Is this an organization conspiracy?
Excuse me,
My name is Kuriyama. And I cannot talk to women.
I need to use the restroom.
Dave?
I'll be back.
Really, man? You're hopeless.
Honorific.
Okay, son, I'd like to hear your story in more detail.
I mean, I think we explained everything.
Looks like she finally believes me.
No, I not
just-
at all.
But I still don't understand why my memories don't match everyone else's.
This is completely a ploy to get you to the hospital.
I doubt that I can give her a good explanation.
Overlord says the
But
only
I know-
sinister plot. Sorry, I hear that. I thought you read all of them.
No, but I know I was there. How could anyone have forgotten the sick burns I laid down on that fraud?
By saying objection.
Yeah.
So this guy's yet to be arrested for sexual harassment. Yeah.
That's very true.
Just then, an older man steps out of the assembly hall.
Makise-san, そろそろ時間ですし。
Makise-san!
Oh,
It's
right,
almost time!
We left Other on Max. I forgot about
Yep, hi, it's me, Professor Other!
Because I was like, why is he talking? Let me turn everything on mute. And then I
No
remembered-
one can silence me! Professor Other!
Huh? Oh, right. Thank you.
Kurisu glances at me one more time, then sighs and heads toward the small conference room.
We should go too.
And I think
Sorry, I'm dying.
And I think we should also end the stream. Seems like a good jump off point.
Moonspeak initiated. Go where?
Damn Moonspeak.
To hear the lecture, duh.
I thought you said the lecture was cancelled.
No.
Wait, no, that... Okay, wrong one, sorry. Dave follows Kurisu. Did she come to attend the lecture too? How odd.
She is the lecturer.
I am the lecturer, you asshole.
Alright, bitches,
Why would the
welcome
girl
to Science
genius
101.
Makise Kurisu need to attend a lecture like this?
Unless... Come on, put one and one together.
Well, I am a dude genius, so obviously we would be going to the same lecture.
You know what?
It all makes sense.
You tried. I'll give you that.
Okay, well, it turns out my guess was a bit off, in hindsight. She didn't come to attend the lecture. She came to give it. Came to drop the mic.
I'd like to thank everyone for coming to hear me speak today.
She's the one giving the lecture. Japan's famous girl genius, Makise Kurisu, who had her thesis published at the tender age of 17 and was stabbed to death 3 hours ago.
With her tender skin.
According to Dave, she turned 18 a few days ago. I won't ask why he knows that.
Or, okay.
I first heard about her when Dave pointed her out in a gossip magazine article. That's when he told me she was going to be a guest at ATF. I'd forgotten all about it.
It's my first time giving a lecture like this, so please forgive me if I'm a little nervous. Also, my ears don't look like human ears.
Boo!
Why are they
You
attached to
suck.
her cheeks? The audience is pretty mixed.
Not so weird.
About half of them are looking at her weird cheek ears. It's mostly students like us, but there are also a couple of professors.
What are you? You have bright red hair.
No, that's not really bright red hair.
I mean, in the anime, it's kind of. It's
oh,
bright red hair
it's
in the
redder
anime.
in the anime?
Yeah, it's red.
And Karisu just gave me a sharp look. Not as sharp as the knife I saw in her chest, but whatever. What did I do?
You're speaking out loud!
No,
I return her stare and she averts her eyes.
Just because she's legal
Doesn't mean it's not weird.
He says, Overlord. Preface, he said Dave. I don't want to make it sound like an Overlord just saying.
Dave!
Yeah,
I don't care if she's a genius or whatever. I still don't like her. She may have these people fooled with her timid girl act, but I learned at Radicon how cunning and aggressive she really is. I'm pretty sure she's working with the organization.
Was it even at Radicon?
I've yet to figure out a cool acronym with the letter X added into it for her name, but I'm sure I'll get it eventually, and then she'll be so surprised when I know her nobody's name. The tables will have turned then, won't they, Makise Kuksriku? Kuksriku. Kurixkus. Kurixkus.
Is our judgment of her character correct?
Even if her murder was some kind of hallucination, my judgment of her character is still correct. Thank you.
Alright. That was abrupt.
For today's lecture, I've been asked to speak on the subject of time travel. It's not really my area of expertise at all. I've never studied it even a little bit, but I'll give it my best.
I got here and I was going to lecture about something I know anything about, and they just said, "Hey, why don't you talk about time travel instead?" And I played Chrono Trigger.
I guess I've watched Doctor Who.
I played Chrono Trigger one time. Sure, let's do it.
Voice in the back. Then why are you here? Well, you don't know anything.
Shut up, Ocarine.
Time travel. Ho ho.
Don't object.
I suppose.
Let me start by saying that time travel is an absurd concept.
Oh no, don't do it.
Oh, here we go. Objection! Deja vu. I've just been in this place before. Higher on the street, and I know it's my time to go.
Yes, please leave.
No, it was a song lyric. I'm not actually going to leave. Every member of the audience, not just Karisu, is startled by my interruption.
Well,
yeah, because it's extremely rude.
This isn't really a debate.
Science is rude, Karisu.
Alright.
Perhaps I'm being a little bit rude. But I'm not one to just sit and listen to some genius girl's drivel.
She just said she didn't know much about
Then
it.
she shouldn't be. They paid me in chicken nuggets, so I guess we'll talk about time travel.
Says Overlord
I'm
Cornard.
very hungry.
Chicken nuggets.
Being a
sound
genius
good.
doesn't pay the bills.
Sound good.
Ooh, I wonder if they've got that coupon as well.
Oh boy.
It's
Let's,
presumptuous for
I'm
you to
going to
claim
check.
that time travel is absurd.
Ocarine, you magnificent fool.
You can't overrule me, Overlord Cornuts. I'm the best damn defense attorney in this room. Full of no defense attorneys.
Yeah, no. It's
Standing at my side, Dave
Oh, it
throws
is.
me a small
Stomach
salute.
cafe.
It's hot. Hot drink.
ATF staff are approaching, probably to kick me out.
I've used it to get
Perhaps I
cold
got too
drinks.
carried away.
I mean, it says specifically hot drinks.
No, it says includes all hot specialty drinks.
Okay, it's fine, I guess. It'll be easier to talk in a discussion format.
Thanks to her proposal, the event staff refrained from escorting me out.
Alright,
It's literally just because I want to hear you make a fool of yourself.
I have no case, or evidence, or even a client. But I'm gonna win this case anyway. That's the Phoenix Wright way.
Alright, listen. She's decided to talk it out. Let's not be too outlandish.
She sounds a little pissed, but let's ignore that.
We should take that into consideration.
But before that, please listen to my thoughts on the subject.
Witness!
Stare into the abyss!
Scientists have proposed many theoretical models of time travel, but there are 11 in particular that bear mentioning.
Dang, 11?
There are 11 different
I've heard-
endings for this game. 22 if you count the bad ends.
Does each one have a different model of time travel be real?
Yes.
That's pretty cool,
I
actually.
don't actually know, I'm just bullshit.
There is lots of endings.
Oh,
There's even a brutal ending.
I
if
hope
remember
there's
right.
11 and each model of time travel gets to be right.
I'm going to look at how many endings there are.
Alright, so...
I've heard of cosmic string theory, at least.
Now they're talking about the world tree theory in this one. The time tree kind of thing.
The 11 theories: neutron star theory, black hole theory, light speed theory, tachyon theory, wormhole theory, exotic matter theory, cosmic string theory, quantum gravity theory, cesium laser theory,
Cesium what?
Laser.
elementary particle ring and laser theory, Dirac antiparticle theory,
And that's it. There's 11.
and that's it. There's 11. I know how to count.
I think she left the speeches there.
It's not like I'm blind or anything.
Not bad. Perhaps Mikise Kurisu is a worthy rival after all.
You know,
Still
you
in
could
college,
just call
right?
me, like, my name. instead of
Kurisu-san?
Yeah. My whole name every time you talk about me. However, all of these models are purely theoretical.
They do have theory in each
something
one.
Higgs boson.
Some of them even contradict each other.
Well, yeah, they can't all be right now,
Shut
can
up.
they? What if someone comes up with a 12th model? The microwave model. The phone wave model. Name pending. Name subject to change, patent pending.
Right. Well,
What about John Teeter? Or Titer, however the fuck it was pronounced.
it could be contradicted by the 13th model. Now, couldn't it?
I think she's getting on to us.
Damn, she twisted my question and used it against me.
I mean, we used our own thing against her.
Touche, genius girl. Suddenly, all eyes are on me.
Nope.
As they should be. Some puffed up professors are giving me hard looks from across the room, probably for interrupting, but what do they know? Maybe I got too carried away.
Then let's step back.
I don't want to risk losing my credits. I should back off for now.
Yeah.
I'll play your game, Mikise Kurisu. I'll
By
play
the
your
way,
game.
time travel to the future is available to us right now according to Einstein's special theory of relativity.
Yeah, we can travel
Oh.
forward 1 second per second.
For example, let's say someone were to go to Hanada Airport and board a plane headed to Okinawa. Upon arrival, that person would be about 100 millionth of a second further into the future than I am.
What does that mean?
Means the
What kind of
lame terms
crazy
of time
move-
travel. Sitting still is time travel.
What kind of crazy moon speak is she talking?
According to the special theory of relativity, time moves slower for objects as they approach the speed of light. I can't read through Ray's hair.
For example.
For example, if you could run at near the speed of light, you could reach a point where time only moves half as fast for you.
There are only 6 endings.
Really?
So
Yeah.
only 6 of the models of time travel are true.
If you were to keep running at that speed for 24 hours, 48 hours would elapse in the rest of the world, meaning you would jump one day into the future. Understand, Akiyama?
I think she just dissed us.
Ah!
Yeah.
Why are you singling me out?
We-
All I wanted to do was talk about my new phone wave model of time travel.
My
It
arm
relies
is
on the new
literally
particle, the
bleeding.
Okabe-tan. I'm doing my best to hold back, but it looks like Mikise Kurisu wants to pick a fight.
Engage.
I wish she
By
hadn't
night?
said that name in front of so many people. It's too great a risk to let others know my true name.
It's not her name.
それは偏屈ではないか
But that's not really time travel, is it?
Oh, thank God.
Now a professor calmly makes an objection. True, Mikise Kurisu's example isn't strictly time travel per se. But I never expected an older man, a professor at that, to refute an 18-year-old girl. Wait, what? That's like all old people do!
Yeah.
No, go for it, Overlord Carnot, I believe in you.
Just attempting to
To sound out the way we pronounce Hyon. Maybe she's just testing the genius girl's resilience.
Yes, you're right.
Oh, well, she readily concedes the point.
Is that much of a fighter, or is she a fighter? I can't tell.
If she were a normal 18-year-old, it would be impossible for her to be this calm in front of all these people.
She's probably panicking right
A
now.
normal 18-year-old would panic when refuted by such a distinguished-looking professor. And yet, Mikise Kurisu's giving off an aura of gutsiness that says, I can take this guy on.
I just don't feel human
で
emotion.
は過去には行けるのかな
And what about going to the past?
Going to the past is possible right now. Take a look at the sky at night. You can see light from tens of thousands of years
If you
ago.
stare at the sun long enough, you'll go to the past. Go outside and try it.
That ain't time travel.
Oh, he definitely is, Cornut.
Seems to be a bit of a self.
Hyogen is definitely a self-absorbed prick, and that's not even his real
He
name.
assumes he's the main protagonist.
I mean,
He
he's
kinda
right.
is.
I know, but
He's wrong about everything else. I know I genuinely do love how much of an idiot this guy is. This time it's a nearby student who objects.
Well, I was just getting started.
Was it just me, or did she look a little nervous just now?
Well, I mean, if everyone's going to be an asshole about everything, then you know what? I might as well just kill myself on stage. Let's say we wanted to make a machine that could physically transport people through time. What would we need? The best candidates for this area are cosmic strings and wormholes. A cosmic string is a string-shaped crevice with extreme mass.
A string-shaped crevice?
Well, there's big
That must
brackets
be how they enter our universe.
Oh,
But do cosmic
God.
strings really exist?
I just told you that they did.
Tonight on Ancient Aliens.
The crevice is about as wide as an elementary particle, and at least as long as the diameter of a galaxy.
That's a really long string.
Very long. How large is an elementary particle?
God, that's at least 4 inches.
Only 4?
No,
I
it's
mean-
at least 4 inches.
Yeah, I don't know how small a thing can be and still be considered a galaxy, actually.
Oh boy, that's a chunk that Overlord sent us.
Let's discuss the improbable concept of time travel. Literally everyone in the audience gets butthurt about how nothing stated is true improbable time travel, which is improbable. Yep.
It has immense mass, so it also looks like a butt.
She said that and giggles.
So it distorts space-time.
I've never noticed how much it looks
It's
like a butt
button
before.
net.
If you were to travel
It's a
that
net
distortion...
for your butt. It's the butt net.
Gotta laugh, good.
Another
You could
student
make
in
a
the
full
audience makes a
circle
dumb
around
joke
this.
about butts. I am too
Teresa
intellectual.
immediately pulls out 3 knives and throws them through his eyeballs.
I am too intellectual to laugh.
Alright. That is just a pair of shorts now.
These look like pants.
With less butt in them.
Short.
Short.
It has immense mass, and hot damn that ass.
Overlord coming up with the jokes tonight.
She pulls out like a tiny drum set on the podium. In short, you can do something resembling a warp. This is called a space-time angular deficit.
Okay, there we go.
When you pass through an area of angular deficit, transit time becomes 0. While I'm holding this microphone, it almost looks like a penis. Now we apply this to a cosmic string moving at near light speed.
In the
Did
crowd.
I mention how hungry I am? I might just eat this microphone.
Eat a dick.
No, this microphone.
Eat a
It's
dick.
much closer.
Eat a motherfucking
In the
dick.
crowd. She alright?
You
Put
don't
this
like
shit
this
on
dick
the shirt.
sitch.
Instant meme.
Eat a dick, bitch. According to the special theory of relativity, time will flow slower for the cosmic string in relation to its surroundings. For example, if it's surrounded by hot booty, it'll go a little slower.
Because it's gotta see that booty.
Therefore, passing through the area of angular deficit would cause the transit time to become negative instead of 0. In other words, you will arrive in the past after transit. If you use 2 cosmic strings, you can do a space deficit jump. If you loop back to your original location, you can return to the same time you started revolving. And that, roughly speaking, is time travel by means of cosmic strings.
You should
Now,
explain every single.
the other 10 models of time travel.
Don't apply here.
By the way, just so nobody misunderstands, I hate you all. Cosmic strings are not the same as super strings.
Oh God, no! What are super strings?
Well, they have nothing to do with time travel, so they're not important here.
They're what hold up my thigh highs.
It's a brand. It's
Super
a brand
strings.
of garter belt.
I'm sponsored.
But not by McDonald's. God, I'd kill for some chicken nuggets.
I would literally kill for some chicken nuggets.
God, I
And I
wish
can
fries.
And I can eat as many chicken nuggets as I want because no matter how big my thighs get, my like
My
brand,
super string.
my super string brand
Holds them
garter
together.
belts,
Wrap
trademarked, patent pending.
2017.
A worthy rival indeed.
Now then, you need 3 things in order to travel to the past with cosmic strings.
You
Garter
missed
belts,
a
money, and booze.
Corslayer, you missed a fascinating discourse on time travel and the implausibility of using an enormous ass to do so.
First, the cosmic strings themselves. 2 strings to be exact, much like the strings holding up my thigh highs. They're called super strings.
It's just $19.
On sale for 3 payments of $19.99.
In the crowd, I really want some cosmic
That's
strings
right.
right now.
That's
And your
19.
soul.
That's 19.99 yen, by the way. So it's like $1.99.
$1.99.
What a
They're
deal!
only
We need to get some of those.
Why are they so cheap? Because you can just.
Well, you see, if you go to the 100 yen store, you'll find them on every single shelf.
That's the only thing they have at the 100 yen store. It's really weird.
In fact, they're overstocked.
Actually,
It's hilarious.
that's the key piece of evidence
There's
that
like-
shows our main
There's
character
like
that he's in a different
Revolution and super
timeline.
string darter belts.
Do they have them in different colors? No, only light blue.
I was gonna say beige, just only in beige.
No,
I was going to say
Only
crimson.
putrid green.
I guess that would be good for Halloween time.
Nope, it's never Halloween time.
We don't celebrate
Halloween
Halloween.
doesn't
Are
exist
you-
in this.
I thought,
mean-
I thought Japan really liked Halloween.
They
Not in
like
this timeline.
Halloween.
Not in this
Not in this
timeline.
timeline.
Japan likes Halloween. I've never actually really seen
In this
them.
timeline,
Okay,
Japan
let's
is
skip
just
on.
absolutely nuts about St. Patrick's Day.
But I don't know. If you're from Japan, tell me.
Second, you would need the energy required to make them move at near light speed.
Nuclear reactor, got it. Still smoking.
That's not enough energy.
21 gigawatts.
Oh god damn it.
1.21 gigawatts, Marty.
Morty.
How much energy do you think you'd need to accelerate something as long as the Milky Way to near the speed of light? I'm pretty sure it's a little more than 1.21 gigalos.
That's
I
from
mean
a movie.
gigawatts.
I got that reference. This earns a few chuckles from the audience, but I'm still too intellectual to
She's
laugh.
also kind of turned
She's-
on.
I got the meeting on my hands now.
I've been shoving
Aw,
chicken
yeah.
nuggets in my vagina for the past 5 minutes.
Wow. Okay, I was gonna make a joke. I was gonna make a very different joke, but
You're talking about your spaceship.
everything's coming up Kurisu.
Third, you need coming up. You need a spaceship capable of reaching these cosmic strings and returning. With the time traveler alive, of course.
He might
I'm just
die.
kidding. I don't care about the life of humans. What do you think, son?
It's actually you're in, son.
Care to take on the challenge of cosmic string time travel?
Fuck you, I've got a microwave.
Please. Like strings and butts could ever send a man to the future or future past.
I mean, if we had a
Is she addressing me?
because we brought up the argument.
I wasn't even the one who jeered this time, I say, as I accidentally knocked Dave's soda over. Good for him. It wasn't even Dr. P.
Looks like son. Sorry, shoving another chicken nugget up my
Don't
vagina.
stop. I wish she'd stop talking about that.
Why is she doing this on stage?
What kind of crazy exhibitionist is
They're
this girl?
torturing you!
Doesn't want to take the challenge.
Nugget challenge?
No, gross, no.
That's what the new 2017 sensation, the Nugget challenge. We're not responsible.
We do not endorse whatever the hell that is. I don't know what the Nugget challenge is, but I think it's killing.
Mayushi, are you okay?
Members.
Are you okay, Mayushi-san?
Mayushi can only put 2 chicken nuggets in herself.
Okay, we're done talking about this.
Read about wormholes, Kurisa, please.
Consider the wormhole. Consider the tree.
Up!
No.
Read about them cosmic strings.
Read about strings.
Super strings?
Abort.
In that case, let's consider.
Sorry,
Let's consider wormholes. They may be a little more realistic than cosmic strings. By the way, do you know what wormholes are?
No, don't ask me. I'm trying to hold back here. Since I've been challenged, though, I can't leave the question unanswered.
Balls!
It's like a shortcut through space, right?
That was the unscientific thing to say, but alright.
I panicked.
Yes, that's correct.
Nice.
Oh, I got it right. My charisma increased.
Yeah. Your
Persona.
knowledge increased.
Yeah.
So,
No, when you answer a question right in class, your charisma increases.
That's in 3. In 4, your knowledge
I've
goes up.
only
Okay.
played 3.
Sorry,
once
I
in.
haven't played 3.
There are, there are 2 wormholes joined by a tunnel, much like 2 asses joined by a dildo.
Stop. Why?
we got away from this.
I thought we'd escaped, but no.
Are you sponsored by
Like-
Bad Dragon?
Like the gravitic pull of a
I
black...
could only hope.
Like the gravitic pull of a white dwarf, we keep getting sucked back to this topic.
But oh no!
Oh no! There's a problem!
The wormhole tunnel suffers from supergravity and collapses as soon as it opens.
This isn't
What?
just
Much like my ass after I put a dildo in.
This isn't just regular gravity. This is advanced gravity. So we need anti-gravity.
Are we sure that hint is the pervert here? Well,
Not anymore.
Hi guys, welcome to the Fox Den.
this is the Foxton.
So-called
And
exotic.
Bad Dragon. We'll accept the promotions.
We're not sponsored by anybody, actually.
But we'd love to be sponsored by somebody.
Yeah, especially looks at the camera. Super string garter belts. Now available in slightly darker blue.
Slightly darker blue.
On every dollar store shelf near you.
A substance with negative mass which repulses other matter.
Like
much
me.
like Hiran-san.
Oh, sorry, I skipped one. Go ahead.
Is it something that floats if you leave it on the ground? Maybe not. I can't even imagine what floating things would be like. Buoyancy? What's that?
Right fist. Say that the wormhole tunnel is being squished by an invisible fist.
You mean the one that you're using to hold the microphone?
In order to pass
The
through,
invisible hand of the marketplace.
you need
Capitalism
something
is
that
the
can
only
oppose
viable
my
method.
fists grasping force so that I can't squish anymore. Much like the tightening
No.
of an anus.
Can we make jokes about the invisible hand of the market and capitalism being time travel? Because that would not be about anuses or
Or we can just
dildos
go
or
back
anything.
to wormhole talk.
If you stabilize the tunnel with exotic matter injection.
Get on with it.
Instantaneous travel between wormholes becomes possible. To travel through time, however, takes a little more effort.
Take this as a lesson, kiddos.
Then how does
Never lecture about things you don't know anything about, or this happens.
Then explain Tracer from Overwatch.
No idea who that is or what that is.
What's an Overwatch?
What's an Overwatch? I don't have time to play video games. I'm taking 32 hours a semester.
Holy shit.
First, we send the wormhole in LA all the way to the end of the universe at near the speed of light.
And then
it's
we
there,
shoot
we
LA
make
through
it
the
back to
wormhole.
We
Why?
take Bikini Bottom and we
push it somewhere else.
Why LA specifically? She
Because
from
we're in LA.
We're in Tokyo.
No, we're not.
We're in Japan.
No, we're in LA.
Now we are.
Eat your burgers, Apollo.
But how?
According to the...
Listen here, Dick Munch. I get one thing in this world.
You have two, actually. You have Dave.
We'll always have Dave.
Always have Dave.
Until he dies by Myri's hand.
I
That
would
happen.
love to see you try.
I would
You
also love
tiny
to see them
little-
try.
I mean, we have a particle gun.
I'm so
Sick.
bored.
According to the special theory of relativity, time slows down for objects moving at the speed of light, meaning the hole that returned to LA would be further in the past than the Akihabara hole.
But you just said,
Oh, no, we have one wormhole in Akihabara and one in LA.
But you said across the universe.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're
don't
both...
worry about it. So now, if jumped into the wormhole, sorry guys, I'm just choking on these bad dragon dildos.
You gotta make that money. I'm a grad student.
Gotta make it somehow. He'd arrive in LA several years before he left. However, this still can't be called true time travel. It only seems that way. This is called the Urashimara effect.
Is that anime?
The
Should
important
be.
part is to return to Akihabara from LA through the wormhole once more. Since the transit time is 0. San will return to Akihabara several years in the past. Time travel complete. The prerequisites for the wormhole travel are simpler than the ones for cosmic stream travel. Cosmic semen travel. First, the wormhole itself. They may exist somewhere in the universe, but nobody has ever seen one. Second, the energy required to move a wormhole to the end of the universe and bring it back at near light speed. Third, exotic matter, which, by the way, has not been confirmed to exist.
So implementation of either one would require a ridiculous amount of effort.
But worth it to time travel.
Now,
Oh, definitely.
do you see what I meant when I said that time travel is an absurd concept? Time travel theories are all just thought experience. Just all thought experience. Not one of them can create a viable time machine. That's my answer.
Isn't there anything simpler? Like something you could pull out of a drawer and just use or something? I saw an episode of Doctor Who once and he pulled out like a wristwatch thing and time traveled.
I'm afraid not. I'm really distracted because I don't know who's not wearing deodorant, but somebody's not.
Firm declaration.
I keep sniffing to check if it's me.
Might be me, I think,
it's
maybe.
me.
I don't think it's me.
It might be me, I guess. My bad.
Oh no, it's fine. It turns me on. This is the limit of modern physics. I can't say how it might change in 10 years, though. I won't be alive, apparently. It's gonna kill me. Besides, even if someone did overcome the logistical requirements, there may be other factors that prevent time travel from working. Like the fact that it doesn't fucking exist. And that's because fundamental problems concerning the principle of
The principle of Kajal.
have not yet been solved.
Khajiit has time machine if you have coin.
Time machine for coin.
You mean time paradoxes and the conversation
Conversation of mass!
Conversational mass. That's all Dave's made out of.
What? Bro.
No,
Ow.
no, it's because you're a charming conversation partner.
Oh, shut up.
The mass of the entire universe is constant.
Just like Dave.
If a time machine traveled from the future to the past, there would suddenly be extra mass of the time machine and its pilot in the past, and less in the future. I remember reading in a book, not a terribly reputable book, but still, that such a violation of mass conservation would put the universe in danger. He didn't say which kind, though, so I don't trust it.
If you think that conservation of mass applies to the macro systems like the universe or microsystems like atoms or elementary particles, you're mistaken.
What?
What?
Oh,
Is that true?
we know nothing of...
She's laughing at my reaction, that little... How mortifying. I can't believe I actually just got anime at.
Conservation of mass only applies to chemical reactions. It doesn't hold in modern physics at all. Something can come from nothing.
Wow, technology is incredible.
I'm seeing all these
You can store and retrieve Pokemon via PC.
Does anyone else knows, like, in tech, sometimes a word will be grayed out?
Grayed out, yeah.
Does that mean, like, we could have changed can to can't or something somehow?
I don't know how this game works. Then what is the problem?
We don't fucking know how to do it.
The time paradox of time paradoxes. In other words, the grandfather paradox.
From a movie.
Oh, that thing where you kill your own ancestors before you were born?
As long as this paradox goes unsolved, time travel can never be realized. Never.
What about branching timelines?
Also, we just don't murder our
What
ancestors.
if you just don't kill them?
You can think of it like a sci-fi movie. It's not just about your family tree. There are far greater dangers than
It's
that.
like
your
that
family doesn't matter.
It's like that movie, The Butterfly Effect. But good.
Doesn't seem that as well. Let's say you go in the past, and instead of your family, you go to someone else's family by accident and hook up with them. That's not supposed to happen.
You mean like in Back to the Future where he nearly has sex with his own mother?
Not that. I'm talking about like if you're not your own family, a separate family, like you go in your friend's
Like
family
Biff's
in the past.
mother.
Yes.
Gross. Why are we talking about this?
Just to show you how dangerous it can be, you go to someone else and make a different
You're
time
right,
paradox.
time travel's too dangerous. You might accidentally have sex with Biff's mother.
Any paradox, no matter how small, would cause a total collapse of causality, relativity, reciprocity, and every other physical law in existence. Paradoxes are nothing more than thought experiments. They cannot occur in reality, and they
shouldn't.
That means time travel was available, and they can't happen.
Nothing that has even a 0.0000001% chance of causing a paradox can happen. The universe won't allow it. When you say this is the logical conclusion, there may be loopholes, like parallel worlds or the self-consistency principle, but those seem too much like fantasy for me to accept.
We're in
Almost like
anime.
the reality of a male actually holding out from orgasming in the first 3 seconds.
Would it be act like disgusted from that comment?
I grind my teeth.
That's worthy of
I
grinding.
want to leave.
I have no one stopping you.
Well, she'll take it as a surrender if I do, though. So is that Danny DeVito in the audience? Oh my god, it's Danny DeVito. Well,
Guess
looks
we
like
can
I have no
afford.
looks like I have no choice but to concede. Makise Kurisu truly is a genius, and I need to get Danny's autograph.
Is that sarcasm?
No.
I feel like it's.
I really need Danny DeVito's
Danny's,
autograph.
not Dan-
I don't think
I
you
want that
understand
too. I'm talking
how
about
important this is to me.
Yep, we're going. Forget about it.
Forget about it.
Hey, kid.
All right, so should we
I
end right
listened
there?
to all of Kurisu's lecture at ATF.
Right, I think that's where we end. Sound good, everybody?
Yep.
We went a little longer than I wanted to, but I didn't think that whole lecture would take that long. All right, I'm gonna save for.
Hello.
All right. Thanks, everybody,
Where
for
is the save?
sitting in on that college seminar with us, I guess. From someone who doesn't know anything about time travel.
I don't know anything about time travel.
Explains in depth everything about time travel.
time travel that we know.
All right, guys. So maybe if Watson can do consistent Fridays, we could probably do this every Friday, maybe, potentially. So we're gonna stop this for now. Sweetie, you still want to play Overwatch? No, you sure? You sure? Okay.
Sage wants to play Overwatch.
Well, we're gonna do competitive. She was wanting to do competitive. That was why.
Just let Sage play Overwatch.
Well, we have to end the stream anyway. So we're gonna end the stream. We'll talk about that later.
Okay.
So Sign off, everyone.
Oh yeah, signing off from the Faxian.
Yeah, bye.
Bye.
Don't forget to check the link in the description below for Super Strings garter belts. 10% off with code SleepyFox.
Is that going to be the name of the episode, Super String Garter
Super
Belts?
Strings garter belts.
Alright.
No, hang on. Episode 2 brought to you by Super Strings Garter.
Yes!
Alright.
Have a good day, guys.
Bye.